Welcome to Manchester, England, where the dreams are made. Okay, they might not be made here, but it's a cool city nevertheless, and we shall explore it. Let's go. Now, the first thing of the agenda is to get some breakfast and obviously coffee. So what is the best place for breakfast? You guessed it right. Wetherspoons. Now, let's be honest here for a second. A lot of people, a lot of Brits, make fun of Wetherspoons because it's chavvy, full of teenagers, and full of just drunk people. All of that is true. However, Wetherspoons breakfast is a top-notch breakfast for a really, really good price. So we shall, well, explore it, just like I said. There it is. Oh, it's just beautiful, isn't it? Just so you know that I'm not lying, the prices here are not bad at all. £4 for small breakfast. I mean, come on, it's a bargain. The other thing about Wetherspoons is as well that when you order coffee or tea or anything like that, you get free refills, so that's empty, and I just need to go to the coffee machine and just basically make it myself. But you get as many refills as you want really, so yeah, it's pretty good. Thank you. So this is what I got. It's a traditional English breakfast. So you've got some sausage, some bacon, some toast, some beans and an egg, and obviously some butter. Right, that's breakfast done. And before I take you to the next spot where you're heading to, well, I want to show you a little bit of the place because even though it's only Wetherspoons, it's actually really, really cool. I think this place in particular, this Wetherspoons, there used to be like a theatre or something like that here years ago, and obviously they've transformed it into, well, Wetherspoons. But yeah, honestly, the building itself, stunning. But then don't let it fool you. This place does turn into a proper piss-up place after like 8 o'clock in the afternoon, so yeah. Good old Wetherspoons, eh? I don't know if you've noticed, but Manchester is also a combination of the old and the new. You know, it's a very quirky city. The next place on our list is the old Manchester Cathedral, erected in 1400s, and it is a true representation of, well, England and the English history, because it's a very old building. I just sounded like a proper American there, even though I'm not American. Oh my god, it's such an old building. What the heck? But no, it is a true representation of England and its very rich history. You know, England is not only London, it's not only Oxford, Cambridge, it's also, you know, cities like Manchester, like Liverpool, Leeds, you know, all these places in the north of the country that not a lot of people mention, because obviously when you think England you just think London, but it's not. It's much more than that, much more than that. And to really show you what it looks like, let's head inside. Now listen, I might be wrong, but as far as I am aware, whenever there's a king or one of the princes coming to Manchester, all the events are actually held in this cathedral, because obviously it's the main cathedral in Manchester, and I can see why. You know, it's absolutely stunning. It might not be as grand as the one in York, but it only goes to show how rich the English and the British history is. You know, despite all the wars, despite all the conflicts, these buildings have stood for hundreds of years, if not more. And it's just It's mind-blowing. So if you are into history, you will find it quite interesting. Well, that was lovely, wasn't it? Lovely. Well, not right next to the cathedral, but fairly close. It's quite nearby, actually. There's another place, and for any of you Harry Potter buffs, yeah, I know there's loads of you, yeah, over the Cathedral and all these things. I know you, I know where you are. But yeah, there's a place where I want to take you, and you'll be happy. If any of you likes Harry Potter, you will be happy. Oh, by the way, the street I'm taking you through right now is called Deansgate, which is one of the main streets in Manchester, and it's a street full of everything. It's got fancy restaurants, it's got really nice places to party, and it's one of the party streets in Manchester, and it's just a really cool place to hang out, really, you know. And we made it. I'm not gonna lie, it's about a 10-minute walk, so it's not really that that close, but still, it's not far at all. The good thing about Manchester is it's a very walkable city. You can just walk anywhere you want, really, without using the public transport. Now, the place that I just brought you to is called the John Rylands Library. You just think, but why would you bring us here? It's just a library. Well, yes, but at the same time, no. Now let me explain. Now, apparently, the library was an inspiration to the creators of Harry Potter. The films themselves were not filmed here. However, when they were doing the research for the, for the films, and the creators came to this library and they absolutely fell in love. And let me show you why. Because as soon as you walk through that door over there, it genuinely looks like I'm in a Harry Potter world. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, it genuinely feels like Professor McGonagall or Snape is gonna come out and tell me to follow them to the, main dining room or whatever they were usually sitting. The one thing that we do have to remember is that this is a still working library. You can't borrow all these books on display, obviously, but you can still borrow books here, and you can still come here for a little bit of peace and quiet, to study, to do any type of work that you have to do. So yeah, it is still a very much working library, even though it's proper Harry Potter vibes in it. Now, there's one thing that I want to tell you as well about all these places that we visited so far, is all of that is for free. You literally just enter, walk through, they let you in, there we go, and you can just see all of that for free. So you don't spend a single penny on any of it. And since it's England, and obviously England is considered as a really, not really, but an expensive country in general, to see all these places for free is absolutely incredible. In my opinion, anyway. I might be wrong, but hey, that's just me, innit? As it happens, Manchester has also a big Chinese community, and because of that, they've got a Chinatown. It's not as big as, the one in New York or Vancouver or even London, but it's also worth visiting, and this is where we're going now. Now, a lot of Chinese people started coming to Manchester around the 70s and 80s, and this is when Chinatown started to form, and this is what it looks like now. Now, the archway was completed in 1987, and it's been, a Manchester Chinatown symbol or landmark ever since. Everybody just comes here to you know, to take a picture because hey, it's such a cool thing to do. Yeah. Lovely. So I just came to a little Chinese shop in Chinatown. Oh my god, the smell here is like everything is oriental here. Honestly, this like China sets and stuff, and then you've got, you know, Chinese food, you know, Chinese spices and stuff, and you've got Chinese people serving as well, which is kind of obvious because we are in Chinatown. So, but what? I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even know why I came here. I'm not even staying in this hotel. Well, but the video needs to end somewhere, right? So yeah, I'm just at this random hotel, ending today's video. Of course, there's all the things that we could have seen, like the Manchester Imperial War Museum, the Media City itself, you know, it's absolutely stunning. Northern Quarter, but I feel like if I only put it in one video, it just wouldn't make sense. So there might be another Manchester video coming in the future. But if you did enjoy it, you know what to do. Please subscribe, leave a like, and share the video with everybody else. Your mates, your mum, your grandma, you know, your ex, your side chick. Just share it. I would appreciate it. But other than that, then, you guys enjoy yourselves, and I will see you soon. Hello, good looking.